The Minuteman III is a well-known long-range ballistic missile system that first appeared in the early 1970s. It is often seen today in museums, technology exhibitions, aerospace showrooms, and educational displays, where it is shown to explain the history of missile development during the Cold War era. From a general viewpoint, the Minuteman III represents a major technological step forward in rocket design because it used solid fuel propulsion, which made it simpler, cleaner, and more reliable than earlier liquid fuel systems. Solid fuel meant the rocket could remain preserved for long periods without the complex handling required for older designs. This feature made the Minuteman series an important example in the evolution of modern rocketry. The missile is built in 3 stages, each designed to carry the rocket higher and faster than the stage before. These stages separate one by one during flight, which is a common engineering method used in many space and missile systems around the world. The top section of the Minuteman III has a streamlined shape that protects the payload as it travels through the atmosphere. In educational settings, the Minuteman III is often used to teach visitors about the history of the Cold War, the advancement of aerospace engineering, and the way long-range technologies changed global politics. Exhibits often focus on the scientific aspects, materials, propulsion, navigation concepts, and the general idea of intercontinental travel through ballistic trajectories. A display model also helps visitors understand how engineers in the past solved major challenges, such as extreme temperatures, high-speed flight, and stability during long-distance travel. These principles are not limited to military hardware. They are foundational ideas that have influenced modern launch vehicles, space exploration rockets, and civilian aerospace designs. Although the original Minuteman III system is associated with the United States, the information shown in public exhibitions is usually historical and educational, focusing on design philosophy, engineering innovation, and technological evolution, rather than operational deployment or military use. The model is typically shown the same way one would display any important aerospace structure, like the Saturn V rocket or early jet aircraft, to highlight progress in engineering. Today, when people view the Minuteman III in a public setting, they generally see it as a Cold War-era technological artifact, a symbol of engineering progress, especially in solid-fuel rocketry, an example of how aerospace design evolved between the 1960s and 1980s. A way to understand global history through technology rather than military power. The Minuteman III remains a relevant subject in museums and academic discussions because it demonstrates how technology from decades ago still influences modern aerospace development. Engineers continue to study such systems to understand durability, reliability, and long-term maintenance of complex machines. In simple terms, the Minuteman III is not just a missile. In public exhibitions it is treated as a historic engineering achievement, much like old space rockets, vintage aircraft, or early satellites. Its purpose in a showroom or museum is educational, helping people understand the past, learn about rocketry, and appreciate how far technology has come.